How many times you tried to say something in Arabic and you got misunderstood? Well, that's maybe because in Arabic we have many letters, they sound similar, and if you confuse them, you are changing completely the meaning of the word. That's why we will have a series of videos about how to pronounce the Arabic letters. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you will be notified when I release these new videos. Stay with me to the end. I will give you some tips about pronunciation and how to nail your pronunciation in Arabic. Yalla, let's start. Okay, I will explain to you how I pronounce each letter in the spoken Arabic language. I speak Levantine dialect. I will group the letters according to how similar they are, and I will try to show you how I would pronounce these letters in the spoken Arabic for sure, in Levantine dialect, and what kind of muscles I'm using, where I feel the letters is coming from, so you could do the same, and you will get your pronunciation better and better. Always remember, you don't have to get it perfect since the first time. Time and practicing will get you there. Our first group is ha and ha. Ha, ha. Listen to them. They are similar but different. If you confuse them, you are changing the meaning of the word. Imagine that you are trying to tell one of your friends he loved her, and you need to use the word hab, he loved, and instead you pronounce it hab. Hab, it means blue, when the wind is blowing. So you don't want to use this word instead of this. Let's see how to separate the pronunciation between ha and ha. Let's start with ha because it's easier, it exists in English and so many languages. So ha, like the word hope, it is, you are not using anything in your mouth, lips and the throat. You are relaxing all your muscles, your jaw is a little bit down, and you are trying to push air all the way from the top of your lungs to the end of your mouth. Ha, ha. So you could feel the flow of air coming, relaxing out. Ha, ha. But ha, it is a little bit different because ha, it is coming from the top of your throat. You are relaxing your jaw, your lips, your tongue, your throat, everything is relaxed. You are not using anything of them. You are using only the top of your throat and you are saying ha, ha, ha. So you are trying to make the sound from this point exactly. Ha, ha. Okay? Ha, from here, ha and ha, ha. Ha. Another two words you don't want to confuse them, it is habla and hebla. I know that they sound exactly so similar, but pay attention because they mean exactly opposite thing. Habla, it is stupid. Hebla, it is pregnant. So if you want to say she is pregnant, you don't want to end up saying she is stupid, or you will be in a very difficult situation. Once you are paying attention where the letter is coming from, maybe that will make it a little bit easier for you to say it better. Try to stand in front of the mirror and try to see where the letter is coming from. Ha, 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 ha. Another two words that they are similar, mahmul, mahmul and mahmul. Mahmul, it means it is carried. So if you carried something, so it is carried. Mahmul. Mahmul, it means it is abandoned, no one is taking care of it. Mahmul. 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 Try to practice ha and ha by noticing the difference between each letter where it's coming from. Remember, ha, it is coming all the way from the deep of your lungs. Ha, it is coming from this point. Ha, 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 ha. Take it easy, but by time and practicing, you will be there. Our second group is Ain, A, and Alif, A. They sound similar, but they change the meaning of the words that you are using in. So, for example, if you are trying to say I in Arabic, it is Ain, the A sound. If you are trying to say it Ain, you will end up saying where. Ain and Ain, they are different. So let's see how and where to pronounce each one of them. Let's start with Alif, A. It is easy because it exists in all the languages. So let's try together to see how we are pronouncing A. We are opening our mouth, A, and we are letting the letter floating out. We are using our vocal cords here to say A, without stopping anything. But Ain, it is different. So to get to we are trying to stop the air or the sound that we are saying in the middle of our throat here. We are trying to stop it like a very small stop, and after releasing it. So you are holding the sound, and after you are releasing it, and this is what will give you the sound of You are not using anything in your mouth. You are just using here this part by starting, stopping, and letting the sound go far. So let's see the two letters okay, so stopping and starting, and let's see them inside words. Ain, Ain, it is the I, Ain. And Ain, it is where, Ain. Also, another two words that they are so similar, Amal. Always try to notice that I'm holding the sound, and after releasing it, Amal. And Amal. Amal, it is work. Amal, it is hope. So they are completely, they mean different things. Amal, it is floating and easy. Amal, it is stopping and starting. Amal. Another example is Aref and Aref. Aref, it means he knew. Okay, he knew something. But Aref, he got disgusted because of something. He saw something not nice, not clean, and he got disgusted of this thing. So, Aref and Aref. And Aref and Aref. Don't confuse them because they completely and really mean so different things. Now I will go over the different letters that we saw in this video in different words, and you try to listen to each one of them and try to notice the difference between them. Leave me a comment about the letters that you find difficult to pronounce in Arabic. If there is enough comments about a group of letters, I will make a video about them. After this, I will go over the tips that I promised at the beginning. Ha, hab, habla, mahmul, ha, hab, habla, mahmul, ain, ain, amal, araf, alif, ain, أمل أمل أرف أرف. Okay, finally, let's see some tips to practice our pronunciation in Arabic or in any other language. So, when we are learning a new language, it is always difficult, some letters or some sounds in the new language. Why? Because each language, it is using different muscles to pronounce the sound of this language. We are, in our language, we are not used to it because we don't have these sounds. So one tip is to try to notice and look at the language, the people that they are speaking this language, and you are trying to learn it, how they are shaping their mouth, what kind of muscles they are using to pronounce their words and their letters, and try to stand in front of the mirror and shape your mouth the same that when they are pronouncing these sounds and these letters. So slowly you will get there and you will master the sound and new pronunciation in the new language. Always remember, you don't have to sound perfect when you are speaking a new language. It is a big job and it's a big effort that you are learning a new language. Always it's nice to have a nice accent when you are learning a new language, but always pay attention to the sounds and letters that will make you misunderstood in the new language that you are using. Next week, more tips and more letters. So, if you are new here, subscribe, click the notification bell, not to miss them. If you like today's video, give me a thumb up, share it with your friends. Always follow me on Facebook and Instagram so we keep in touch. If you have any question, leave me a comment and I will come back to you with the answers. Thank you for joining me today. See you next week. Yalla bye.